Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. New York attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Garrett Richards gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control. Running game, he does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Gio Urshela is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The numbers on the year, 272. 13 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Bogarts has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And here he is, right on cue, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here at 304. 10 home runs and 37 RBIs. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 11 for him on the season, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll step in here at 275. 16 homers and 58 runs batted in. Richards is ready. Here's the 0-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in time and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up from the Fens. It's now 1-0 New York. Corey Kluber will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And now in the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second. Baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Here's the pitch. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're
Batting
trying for a
second.
swing and miss when you
The
throw
left
that
fielder.
pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Kluber, the former Ranger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an
Batting
opportunity
third.
to do some
The
damage. So
shortcop.
when you strike
Sander.
both of them out, you're putting
Well
yourself
done.
in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
Again, a 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate is Gleyber Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. As we put up our team leaderboard, you can see it there. He's now up to 25 on the year. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a two-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a curveball taken for strike two.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Always we know, just some things we show. Oh, cool.
Here's Mike Ford. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. And another foul ball. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He went down looking to open up the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Richards comes set. Here's the 3-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Ford is off at first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 New York. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And now a pitch on the way.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Alex.
Next, it'll be Alex Verdugo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Verdugo is a very well regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the first
So
baseman,
now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him. Left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. And now Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Again, another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Richards is ready. Here's the 0-1. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there.
Now
he's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
On the ground to the left side. Bogaerts is able to get there. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Renfroe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped up. Ford moving to his left. 1 down.
Batting ninth.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. One out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Bases are empty here with two away, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. Red Sox leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. So now to the plate, Clint Frazier. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Stepping in next, Mike Ford worked a walk his first time up. Richard steps into his windup. Here's the delivery. Yeah, that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch, a bouncer up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And there's ball 1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Two and two.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Pitch on the way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Devers stands at first with 1 out. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. We're through 4. It's now a 4-1 game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up
next to dig in, DJ LeMahieu. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Up next, Aaron Judge. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder going back off the light tower, and it's gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 17 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Halfway home from Fenway. It's 5-1 Yanks. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more
Leading
strikes.
off for the
Good
Red
stuff,
Sox,
Heidi. Thanks.
the first baseman, Bobby.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground, left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Renfroe, originally from Mississippi. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0
Now
to a
batting,
strikeout,
catcher,
so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Down the first baseline, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 1. Austin Davis takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, Austin Davis.
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out of the inning. Wilson Contreras will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Clint Frazier.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 5-1.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Hit hard to short. And that's the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Now to bat, Kyle Schwarber. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Two pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 5-2 game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Two balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. There's ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's set, now the pitch.
Something's clearly out of sorts with his delivery right now. Just walked the guy, and that pitch wasn't even within sniffing distance of the zone. Really fighting himself right now.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. This is on the ground over to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box, Rafael Devers, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. In his career, Devers hits a little over the 270 mark. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. The 9-1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2. Austin Bryce is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Austin Bryce.
7th inning ready to roll, and here is the outfielder Mike Ford.
The first baseman, Mike Ford.
Now here's the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 0-1 on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind him early, 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, Gio Urshela. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Set to deal on 2-2.
Got a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Ford, the runner at third. Urshela is at second with nobody out. A bouncer to the left side. Bogarts has it, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. DJ LeMahieu will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Nick Pivetta was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0. 1-1 to count. From the belt, the pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Luis Cessa will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
He's set, and the pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Here it is, the 3-0. Fastball in there, 3-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check
The right
swing, and
fielder,
that's
number
something
10.
you see quite a lot on
Hunter.
3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 22 on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan Plesac, somebody please stop the bleeding. This pitching staff on both sides are getting absolutely embarrassed.
This is one of those days, D-Row, when you're sitting watching this game as a bullpen. You see this starting to unfold on both sides of the plate. This is one of the bullpen guys you're sitting out there going, oh, Mr. Wizard, I don't want to be a pitcher today.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
So now here is Kike Hernandez. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Zach Richard.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it, and that's the 3rd out. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Darwinzon Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First delivery to him. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And there's out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. So next to bat will be Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch.
He'll take strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And that's the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So next to hit is Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Clint Frazier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Yankees as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow.
Now
You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. And gone! And the lead has changed here in the 8th. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. Hero, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both options. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody was missing a barrel.
Chad Green is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. Three runs already home here. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
And that's out number 1.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now it'll be Hunter Renfroe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Yankees 5. Matt Barnes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
riding in is Mike Ford. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top of the ninth.
Tough situation, down one here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for him.
Barnes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
2-1, here it is. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Next to stand in is Gio Urshela. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Good swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now here it comes. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And it's quickly 0-2. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Last chance for the Yankees. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Boston Red Sox get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Darwinzon Hernandez earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Matt Barnes hammers down the save, his 34th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.